Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil and this is our third video on Laravel project. In this video we will make header, footer and we will make a complete HTML form for login also. So these are the points of our this video. First of all we will make header, then we will add some menus on it, then we will make a login form, we will add a footer and our first page will be ready. And after that we will push this code on the GitHub, and with that help you can also get to know that how we can just push the code on a Git and how we can get the pull from the GitHub also, right? So when we are working with this project, we will just take a help from the Bootstrap website so that we can just easily build up our HTML form as well as header and all, right? And we will save the time. So now let's start with the code. First of all, I'm just going to make a header. So just add a new header view here. So just write here header dot blade dot php, and you can just write here for a moment so that we can just check that this is properly working or not. Just simply add here header page, right? And with that time we can also create one more footer page, footer dot blade dot php, and again let's add a h1 tag, or let's see h3 tag, and just write here footer page, right? So for a moment they are not included, that's why there is no impact, as you can see. So now let's include them. So let's include them on okay, so I'm just going to remove this JavaScript code because we don't need this all set alert here, right? So just remove this script from here for a moment. And now first of all what I'm just going to do, I'm going to add here a content block that we just created inside the login. You can see that this is the content. So let's close it at the rate end section, right? And now in a home page just simply use here at the rate yield and just put here content. That's okay. And now let's import here our header page. So for that just simply put here view colon make navbar. This is basically a header page, not navbar page. So we can just simply write here simply like this, and now you can see that header is added here. And with a similar way we can add a footer below to our main content. So just simply write here footer. So that's great. Now let's just add here some header menus. So this is the official Bootstrap website, so we can just get the help from this website. So now let's click on components, and here you can find here's a navbar, right? And we can just copy this whole stuff and paste inside a header.blade.php. And now let's see how it's actually look like. This is looking cool, and we can remove some menus and add some menus also. So just remove some extra menus because I don't need this UL, so I can just remove simply this one and this one also, and remove this extra stuff, extra span actually. And let's make one more link and just put here home, and you can just simply write here orders, and remove this active tag for a moment, right? We don't need this stuff. And from the right side we don't need this list, and just simply add here cart. And for a moment we have 0 items in our cart, so I'm just going to write it like this, right? Okay, so let me just correct this order. Why this is not looking cool? Just give me a moment. Yes, because a tag is not actually closed here. I think now it should working fine. No, just give me a moment. Yep, I think I just forgot to close this one also, and now this is working fine, right? So now we have a search bar, some menus and everything, right? So now we can design our login page also, and for that we need a form. So let's search our form here, and just try to put our forms. These are the header forms, and so these are the forms, and for that, if you want, then we can copy from here, and let's paste on our this stuff here. But now for a moment they are gonna look like very ugly like this. So let's remove this extra file, we don't need it, as well as we don't need this checkbox, and now this is looking fine, but the fields are very large, so we just want to shrink for a moment, for a bit. So that let's just grab this form from here for a moment and just take a div, and for this div we can just simply put here class container, and let's take another div, put here class row, and let's put another div, and let's put here call sm4, and now we can put here our HTML form, right? And if you want, then you can just little bit adjust it with the format. Now this is looking more cool, but this should be on the center, right? And for the center, what we can do actually, we can just put here some offset. So just write here call sm offset 4. Now it will be in the center. Great. And let's look out for the footer. So if I'm just going to search here for footer, then what we have for a moment, so let me search here footer with panel or something that we can just adjust for it for a moment. So yep, I think this is fine for a moment. Let's copy it and paste inside the footer. But still there is a one more thing that we need to manage, that there is a very few space, so we need to just put here more space between this login page, right? So I am just going to add here a class inside login page. Just put here custom login or something, and I will just make a different file also for style, but for a moment, so just add here simply a style tag, right? And just put here login class, and its height can be like 500 pixel, and padding top can be padding top, what happened with my fingers, right? So padding top can be like 100 pixel is fine. And now let's see what we are actually getting here. So now it's looking cool. So for that video, that's all right. Yes, our first page is ready. Now let's see that how we can just push this code on a Git. So now let me just open my GitHub account, and let's add here a project. From here you can just simply put here new, and you can put here ecom like this, and this is in the English, and we can just add here Laravel, right? And now let's just create a repository. When you just create this repository, then it will just recommend some command, then you can use these commands like just open your terminal here, put git init. Then you can just simply add here git add all, and just use a git status, all files are green. Now use here git commit. So I'm just going to commit here header, footer, and login page done, right? So that's all, and after that we need to just add this origin also. So just simply paste this origin, right? And now let's check out your branch name. So my branch name is master, so let's put here git push u origin master, or you can also push here origin main if you want. So now let me just enter my username and password, and I'm going to pause my video. So code is pushed now in our repository. We can just refresh it and we can check that our code is working here. So just we made a commit 1 minute ago, and let's go to the app if you just want to check. Okay, so let's go into resources, then go inside the view, and here you can check our all files are here, and this is our login page. So that's all for this video, and thanks for watching this video. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye, take care.